Police department! Come to the door!
Active police?
Wouldn't call myself police if I wasn't them.
What's up? Oh, sorry. I thought you were one of my buddies fucking with me. I'm sorry.
No, man. I came by, saw the garage open. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm working on my car. I can't leave until I get fixed.
Okay.
You scared the shit out of me.
No worries.
I was over there drilling, so yeah.
Is it just you here?
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay. You have permission to be here, or is this your shop, or?
Yeah, I have permission to be here.
Okay, is it your shop?
No,
Or
it's my buddy's shop.
It's your buddy's shop?
But I work here, and I'm allowed here. I have a key here, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm doing the transmission on something on the transmission on my car, so
Okay.
I'm not allowed to, can't really leave.
I gotcha. I gotcha. You got your ID on your butt?
No, I didn't commit a crime.
Listen here, man. What I'm saying is, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. There's an open door. You're inside. I'm asking for your ID. Just let my bosses know, my boss, who I'm talking to. You're not in trouble.
You don't need to ID me. Exactly, I'm not in trouble.
Hey, let's not do this.
So here's the point. Here's part. I'm assuming you work here, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's say you don't. What? No, just
You
hold
guys
on.
are gonna give me the whole rundown and then
No,
try to give me the ID
No,
myself for no reason because I didn't commit a crime. I'm inside of
It's
private
more than
property.
just a crime, man. You work here, right? Let's say we find this door open, no one in here, or it turns out it's burglarized, and I have to contact someone.
But it's not. I'm not committing a crime. You don't need my ID.
Cool.
Well,
2315 copy plate.
that's how it is.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah, it is.
Charles David
I have
Robert,
rights.
802. It's not about rights, man. It's about you're in a
I'm
shop.
not committing a crime.
We don't know that.
Well,
Or we call the owner. We figure out who you are.
so what's the crime? Suspicion?
Huh?
Since when is suspicion a crime? Or
Well,
when
say-
is we don't know that a crime?
It'd be Charles David Robert, 802.
I don't know.
Huh? See, what we're doing is we're going to make
You
it a
guys
bigger
are
thing than it needs to
disgusting.
be.
Get out of here. Look at my freaking license plate number. God,
Absolutely.
you guys are disgusting. Get out of here.
Well, no.
You don't need my ID.
Well, we're going to go down a road we don't really need to go down, man.
God.
What's up, everybody? It's Danny from the Constitution State here today. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today's video comes from Hunter Clems 05, and this is literally insane. At work, after hours, working on his vehicle, and they show up and barge in without a warrant and no real reason to be there. They have no crime. They have nothing indicating there's a crime. It doesn't matter what's quote-unquote suspicious to them. Go check his channel out. Go show him some love. He did a good job of getting and putting the body cameras up and going and doing a visit and trying to get answers to his questions and putting that up too. Sadly, he doesn't get anywhere because the cops are too dumb to understand what they're doing is illegal. So these winners are from the Waite Park Police Department, Minnesota. They think since it's a business, they don't need a warrant. They say it multiple times throughout the video. Well, it's a business. It's a business. It's not a home. It doesn't matter. You can't just force your way in.
It could be, hey, I'm this person, and we call it a night.
Why do I need my name in your system any more than it has to be?
It's just you work here. Let's just make sure that you do.
How are you going to prove that I do?
Huh?
How are you going to prove that I do?
Well, I can always call the business owner in the
have
morning.
fun. He's
right?
not going to answer because he's sleeping.
Okay, I can call the business owner in the morning.
Okay.
I can give him your name,
Okay.
and he says, "Oh yeah, he works here. No problem."
What's
And we're
the
done.
point of that? You ain't going to call it in because there's nothing going on.
But then, say you don't work here, right?
He's going to call it in that his shop's been fucked with.
Yep, and then
So
I know
right away in the morning.
and then I know who was here, and I can.
I don't have to help you with your investigation.
Perfect.
It's on my rights.
Okay. Well, I'm going to check and make sure. Watch out.
But no, I don't know. I don't
touch me.
I don't
Back
give you
up.
consent. I don't give you consent.
This isn't your
How
personal
how
property.
not?
Move.
What? How? I work here.
David Robert 302.
Dude, this is not. You don't have the right to do this.
I do.
No, you don't. What are you going to
Is it-
check for, dude?
Who else is here? Just you?
Nobody.
Okay.
Dude, you don't have the right to do this. Get out of here.
It's not your personal property. I'm going to make sure nothing looks burglarized in here.
Oh my God, you don't have the right to do this.
I
dude.
absolutely do, sir.
Nothing is burglarized.
Okay.
Oh my God. Get out of here. I did not give you permission to be in here.
Well, you don't have to give me permission.
Yes, I do. You can't just come into a private property. Get out of here.
Copy. What was that name again?
You can't just come into here fucking for no reason. I didn't commit a crime.
Say it again.
I didn't commit a crime, so you can get out of here now.
10-4. Hunter?
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Have a good
cool.
night.
Thanks for violating my rights, you piece of shit.
It's not your rights. It's
Yes, it
private
is. It's my rights. This is private property. You
It
can't
is
just
a
walk
private
in.
business at 2 o'clock in the morning. You're in
Private
here,
business.
And
Do you
and
get that?
Will not,
Private
and you will not
business.
identify yourself.
Private
I don't
business.
know who
I
you
don't
are.
have to. I didn't commit a crime.
You're in a private business
So?
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Past the
2
hours
o'clock
of
in the
closing.
morning does not matter.
Past the hours of
I'm
closing.
over 18.
That's
Past the
fine.
hours of closing. This
Past
is
the
private
hours of
business.
closing.
This is not no public business.
Okay, and then you made it a
Private
big
business
deal.
means you cannot come in here
So-
without my consent.
So I assume you're recording. I've been recording this whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to explain it to you again, okay? And we'll keep it nice and cool.
You're just gonna give me the runaround that
It's not the
I don't
runaround.
care about this.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. The garage is open. You're inside. The business has been closed, I'm assuming, since about 5, 6
Yeah,
o'clock.
so what does that tell you? The garage
That
is
it
open.
could possibly be burglarized. Yeah, you could be in here doing something you're not supposed to. That
Because
you may not
burglarized-
have permission to
Why
be
would I
in
leave
there.
that open
Hold on,
if I was
hold on.
burglarizing something?
Hold on, I don't know that. But what I can do is now I can confirm that this person, this vehicle was inside of this business, and if the owner calls in tomorrow and says, this person was in here, he didn't have permission to be, then I know who I can come and talk to first. You understand?
Yeah,
You have
but
any
you're still
questions about
violating my
that?
rights.
It's not
I
your
don't
rights.
have to tell you that.
Well, you do.
No, I really don't.
You do.
No, I
And we
could-
can
I
make it a
could've-
bigger deal
I
than it
could have
needs
just
to be.
not answered the door.
You could have, and then I would have went in underneath there.
You okay? Then you would have.
That is
Then you
that-
would have broke into a business.
that's not breaking in. I'm the police. I'm in charge to make sure
You don't
the
have
crime-
rights. I told you could not come in here.
Yep, and
You don't have rights to come in here.
Well, you're not identifying yourself. A business has been
I don't
closed
have
for
to.
hours.
I don't have to.
Like I said, I'm not.
I
gonna
don't have to
explain
help
it
you in
again.
your investigation, dude.
Yep, and like I said, you're in a business that's been closed
Well,
for
I don't
multiple
have to
hours.
give
You're
my name
refusing
with-
to identify
if I don't-
yourself, and then I can't confirm
If
that
I
you
don't
work
commit
here
a
or don't.
crime, so you can go into anybody's house. If anybody's house has
This
a
is not a
garage door
house,
open.
sir. This
Dude,
is
it's a private it's a
business.
private property. No, it's a private property.
business.
Does it matter?
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
private property.
If I find the door to a McDonald's open after hours, I can go in.
Yeah.
If
okay.
I find the door to a Starbucks open after hours, nobody's supposed to be there because it's after
yeah,
hours.
nobody answers the door and says
Yep.
that you can't come in.
Well, I can come in because now, like I said,
Okay. You
You're
can leave
in-
now. You can leave.
like I said,
You can leave.
did I explain my point?
No.
You have any questions about it?
Yeah, thanks for violating my rights.
It's not violating your rights.
Well,
Feel free.
I don't have to let you in.
Yep,
So, and I don't have
you
to
don't
tell you
have
my
to
name.
let me in.
I don't have to
I
tell
don't
you my
need your
name
permission
either.
to let me
I
in.
don't have to tell you my name.
You
either.
refuse to identify
I don't
yourself.
have to help you with your
You refuse to
investigation.
identify yourself in a business that's been
Okay.
closed after
You can
hours.
shut
You have
up.
any questions
You can
about
shut
that?
up now.
I'll be contacting the owner. Make sure you have permission
Great.
in the morning.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll talk.
Have a good night.
Have fun.
Yep.
So the top one is the yeah, they're it's quite a bit of stuff you gotta actually come up with. Find. So the top one is the obstructing legal process, which would have been
That's after the fact. That doesn't matter. What
Which
what
would
was the
have
reason
been-
that got you to come to the door in the
would
first
have
place and
been-
say that I was committing a crime?
so you asked me
Having-
to give you the stuff.
Yeah, because that's bullshit. It's not applying to that. That's after the fact. Because I knew you were gonna bring up some bullshit ass thing. That's all it is. That's why
Okay.
you're putting it away. Otherwise, you'd have something to. Yeah, you'd have
If
something to
you're
back
gonna
it.
interrupt me and not let me talk after asking me questions, I'm not gonna sit here and participate in this, and that's fine.
Okay, well, what does it say? But you can't say that. You can't try to pin me with shit after the fact.
It's not after
It's
the
it's
fact.
what led you or what gave you the reason to come knock on the door and try to say that I was committing a crime.
Okay.
All it was-
I have explained that to you.
No,
He has
yeah,
explained
but
it to
you haven't explained it
I'm
in a
not
way
going
that
to
actually
continue
makes
to
sense.
explain it to you.
Because it's not right. It's not against the law to have your fucking garage door cracked, dude.
You're right. It's not against the law to have a garage door cracked.
Exactly.
However,
So there you go. You just said
However-
it. You guys had no right to even knock on the door.
there is a suspicion at 1:30 in the morning on a Sunday night to a business that is generally closed every other time we go by it for us to stop and inquire as to what is going on.
You think business owners, small business owners, don't work after hours?
Oh, I believe they do.
Yeah.
However, most small business owners, when I approach them at midnight on a Tuesday or a Friday and I knock and say, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh, I'm working.
That's what I told you I was doing.
Cool. Do you mind if I get your ID so I can confirm? They're like, yeah, not a problem. Here you go.
yeah,
and then I can go, oh, yeah. Hey, are you a good contact to where if we ever have a burglary at this business that I can give you a call and have you come out here so we can verify some information on what is missing, what is damaged, where stuff should be, and get some paperwork signed, just in case for insurance purposes or for our investigation. Not a problem. Go ahead and put me down on your contact.
I get
list
where
as
you're
a
coming
keyhole.
from, but I have a constitutional right to where
You
I don't
do.
have to identify unless I'm committing
You-
a crime. So there you go.
Upon
Right there.
reasonable articulable suspicion
Of what?
of a crime occurring
Where?
to a peace officer
Where
they have facts that they can state,
Where was the crime?
you are compelled to identify yourself.
Where was the crime though?
The crime was the fact that
The
there
garage
was a
door was
business
open. The garage door was
that
crashed?
is
That's the
generally
crime.
closed every other time we have gone by there.
That doesn't matter though.
It is now open.
That doesn't
I
mean
stopped
that
to
doesn't mean
inquire
that
as
the
to
owner
what's going on.
doesn't mean that the owner can't be in there.
I am immediately met by I'm allowed to be here. I'm not going to I'm not going to participate in your investigation. I'm not going to
Because I
identify
have a
myself.
constitutional right not to.
That right there
I don't
also aids to the fact that you may not actually supposed to be there.
If I was going to stand there and talk to you and you guys literally called my brother, the owner, right afterwards, and you guys were still in the parking lot,
Yeah,
twiddling your
after
thumbs,
the fact.
and he told you that I was good to be in there.
Yes, after the fact.
But I was still in
Because
there.
I was still
You,
participating.
you think if I was burglarizing the place, I'd just
Why do
stay
you
in there and
think we
chill?
didn't leave? We wanted to make sure prior to leaving,
But it was-
without
but it was all
escalating the
good.
situation
Because you guys
and
already
charging
did.
you with a crime
Just charging me with what crime?
of obstructing
This is
for failing
hilarious.
to identify yourself.
Obstructing, that's after the fact. You guys had no reason to even come knock on the door.
I'm not going to continue.
And then you just walked right in the shop.
Debate
Like,
or explain myself.
because
I
you guys
give the
violated my
reasons
rights.
behind
And you
it.
guys walked
You are
right in the shop
welcome
with no reason.
to file your complaint.
I'm gonna, yeah, you might as well give me a second one because I'll file one on you too.
You can put me down on that one.
It's fucking disgusting, dude. You know what the Constitution is? Didn't you swear an oath to that?
There you go.
You swear an oath to that?
Make sure we put that on there.
You swear an oath to the Constitution? Don't I have constitutional rights? I don't have to ID. I don't have to tell you my name.
Unless
I don't have to help you with
reasonable
it,
suspicion.
but you
that-
didn't. You didn't.
Just because you don't believe I do doesn't mean
A
I do.
business owner? Because you don't.
Okay.
Just be,
I'm not gonna sit here and continue to argue.
because
with
you're
you over the
wrong.
fact- because you
Every
wanna
single,
listen. That's
okay,
fine.
you're saying
That's
every
your
single
prerogative.
business out there and every single private property that has a garage door open, they're instantly committing a crime. That's what you're saying.
Nope.
You're just making up your own reasonable suspicion.
Nope.
That's all it is. Yes, you are. That's not a crime. That's not suspicion. Is that really how you patrol? You just literally see every little thing and you're like, oh, that's a crime. I could make it into one if it's not one. That's what you guys are doing. You're patrolling, trying to create freaking suspicion. It's disgusting. That's why nobody trusts police officers nowadays, and the divide between citizens and law enforcement is so big. Because you guys do shit like this to where we don't trust you anymore. It's hard to respect you when you do
That's
shit.
fine.
No, that's a lot of people's opinion.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of people's opinion, and that's okay.
Because it's valid. You guys do this shit all the time. It's all over the place. You guys are like stomping on constitutional rights left and right. I mean, you can find a million videos all over the place, and many people have had it happen to them. And the problem is the people that don't know their rights, and they will give you their name and let you search their whole damn house off of the garage door being cracked. Those are the people that, you know, you just keep basically stomping on everybody else's rights because of those people. You think you can do it and get away with it, and it's disgusting. Just because I'm working in a shop on private property does not give you the right to even come and knock on the damn door. The burglary, whatever happens, if I was in there stealing shit, for one, I wouldn't have the door cracked 6 inches. The door would probably be pried open. You wouldn't have a perfectly good door to come up to and knock on, because I probably would have broke into it. How else am I getting in there? Like, you guys just didn't think this through. You guys are just tyrants, and you go right to the fucking crime, thinking that everybody's just a horrible person and everybody's stealing shit. That's what's disgusting. And then you take that just by looking at me, and you think that you can just walk into the business and start searching the place like your buddy did. Fucking whipping out his flashlight in a completely 100% lit shop, acting like somebody else was in there, like I was hiding a fugitive or something. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it. So, yeah,
Is there anything else you need tonight, sir?
no.
No? Okay.
I just, yeah, you guys ain't got shit to say. You guys fucked up. I'll probably take that body cam footage too when I come. All right, sounds good. Make sure there's no interference or no deletions on there. Peace out.
And cops always wonder why people don't like them. So many people don't like them. They turn people that have nothing against them into people that hate them because they do things like this. And the fact that there's zero accountability when they do things like this. Having a garage door cracked at 2 in the morning doesn't matter if it's a business or your home, doesn't mean anything. There was literally nothing else with that suspicion. And he even claims, oh, if you didn't answer the door, I would have went under the door. He wouldn't have fit under that, so he would have had to break in. This cop would have broke into this property just to quote unquote check on it. That makes sense. Think if the guy was burglarizing the place, he would have opened the door. He would have said, no, I'm allowed to be here. Showed them what he's doing. I'm working on my vehicle. Yeah, he's going to break in there to work on his vehicle. That's it. These cops are a disgrace to that flag on their chest, and they're a disgrace to this uniform. They're more fitting for a orange jumpsuit than this. And he did try to keep them out. They forced their way in. This would be home invasion at this point. They're acting like because it's a business that changes absolutely anything. It doesn't. That business is still owned by somebody. It's private property and they have no right to be in there. Did they even try to contact the business owner to see if he could be there or not? Nope, not at all. I mean, I figure that would be the first thing you would do, right? That seems like it makes a whole hell of a lot more sense than going this route. Because despite what they're saying, they're wrong. And I say it all the time. These guys are out here committing way worse crimes than most of the people filling up our jails. Yet they never get in trouble. And it's sad when an average citizen knows more about his rights and the laws and the way stuff is supposed to go than a quote unquote law enforcement officer who got a whole 6 months of training and is supposed to know these things. That doesn't make much sense, does it? And the worst part about it all is even once these crimes are committed, the department, the prosecutors, all these people won't press charges on them, even if you, the victim, want to. And that's why we need to disband qualified immunity, these trash unions who protect these criminals, abolish all of it, and start over. Because this is not acceptable. When he goes to the department to talk to them, you just find out how ignorant they are. Well, it's a business. It's not private property. It's not your house or this or that. No, it's all the same. You don't have a right to be here. You don't have a right to come in here. Did they leave and call the business owner? Like, what was the point of all that? I don't understand because I doubt they did. I don't know. I saw this and I was like, this is crazy. I mean, we know this stuff is happening on a daily basis all across this country. And that's why it's so important to know the laws, know your rights, and understand them because they sure don't. Look at what happens even if you do know them. They're still going to do whatever they want to do. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it.